Hello people, this is Roger or Ford Splish Splash on YouTube, and I hope you're gonna enjoy this video. I'm showing you what me and my family did during our visit to Rome, 4 days in Rome in July. We first headed out to something that is called the Spanish Steps. This is a kind of climbing steep slope between Piazza di Spagna at the base and Piazza Trinita del Monte, and it's really cool with the church at the top here. I think it's 174 steps. You can chill here, you can sit and just look at people or maybe drink a coffee or two. Make sure that you bring some cash along your trip here to Rome, because there's not so many places that actually takes credit cards, so that might be a good tip for you. Also here we are at the very much famous Fontana di Trevi. The beautiful fountain is to be found in the Trevi district in Rome, and it has been designed by several Italian architects, mostly Nicola Salvi. It's, for example, known from La Dolce Vita with the Swedish actress Anita Ekberg taking a walk in the fountain. If you haven't checked that out, it's an old movie. Nice to watch. When you walk in the streets in Rome, you will find different kind of sites, different places where there are still, finding things, you might say. If I remember it correctly, this is one of the places very close to where Caesar was killed. And now we're getting into classic. This is Pantheon. Now this temple of all the gods, back in the days, was commissioned by Marcus Agrippa during the reign of Augustus. And it has been a lot of people after that too that has been kind of, dedicated to it and its work. Now take a look at it. It's really beautiful. The kind of cylindrical large granite columns, which is so nice to see, and of course all the rest just standing there watching these beautiful things are quite amazing. Also the big hole in the dome, of course. Another classic that I think you just have to see is of course the Vatican. It's quite interesting when you start to understand that this is an independent city-state, the Vatican city-state, enclaved within Rome. Within the Vatican City there are religious and cultural sites such as St. Peter's Basilica, the Sistine Chapel, and the Vatican Museums that has so much art and stuff to see. We took like the big round tour, we might say. It took about 3 hours, I think. So if you do that, bring along a lot of water, since it's quite hot during the period of July at least. I think we had around 31 to 33 degrees Celsius. The best way to experience a city is of course to walk, and that we did a lot, so have good shoes. But sometimes you need to go quite far, and you might want to use the public transportations such as buses or a subway. They work good, although we are in Italy, so sometimes waiting for a bus might take a bit longer than usual. You can also buy cards that will last for like 48 or 72 hours depending on how long you're staying, so check that out if you go in here. I also recommend you guys to maybe do some booking in advance when it comes to these kind of round tours, especially the Vatican, and also when we're getting to the Colosseum. That might also be a good thing, because there are a lot of people during this time of the year, and I guess most of the year, so that is a good thing to do. Otherwise you will be just spending a lot of time in lines. So this is the beautiful Peter's Church, and before you saw a bit from the Vatican Museum, which is nice. Can't film in the Sixtine Chapel, that is not allowed. But it is allowed to film here. We're out at the Piazza del Popolo. This is a large urban square in Rome, and in modern Italy literally means people square. The piazza lies inside the northern gate in the Aurelian walls, once the Porta Flaminia of ancient Rome, and now it's called Porta del Popolo. Now this can't be mistaken, it's Colosseum, which is amazing, and it's still such a huge monument of the ancient Rome standing there in the modern time in Italy. And as you know, this was a huge place, a kind of a Flavian amphitheater back in the days, and I think it was started to be constructed around 70 to 72 AD and was finished around 80 AD. Well, it has or had a seating for 50,000 people, so guys, this was a huge arena, you can just imagine, right? And I just saw a kind of schedule when it comes to a typical day at Colosseum. If that's correct, I'm not sure, but I guess it was because it was written there. Before noon there was like gladiators fighting against animals. Around noon there were some executions, and then later in the afternoon the gladiators were fighting for honor and glory. Yeah, typical day in Rome at Colosseum. From Colosseum, or close by from Colosseum, you have Forum Romanum. Usually if you buy this kind of ticket where you book in advance online, for example, this is included when you buy the Colosseum ticket, so it goes like in one, which is good to know, I think. This is like a rectangular plaza surrounded by ruins of several important ancient government buildings at the center of the city of Rome. And the citizens of the ancient city referred to this space originally as a marketplace, as the Forum Magnum, or simply the Forum. So for centuries the Forum was the center of a day-to-day life in Rome, and many of the oldest and most important structures of the ancient city were located on or near the Forum. So this was a very important place for a very long time. Eventually though, much economic and judicial business would transfer away from Forum Romanum to the larger and more extravagant structures, Trajan's Forum and the Basilica Ulpia to the north. So Forum Romanum is definitely worth your time. It's a beautiful place and also a bit bigger than I thought from the beginning or remembered, since I was here once in 1994. And bring good shoes if you're gonna walk a lot as we did. Also bring the water, it's gonna be hot, you will need it. And Forum Romanum, besides Colosseum and the Vatican State, I think this is at least the 3 must-see places if I would put them up on a list or something. From the rooftop of Castel Sant'Angelo, which was initially the mausoleum of Hadrian back in the days, I would like to say thanks a lot for watching. Here you have a beautiful view over Rome, still stand all these years, and it will probably do so many thousands of years after as well. And it's waiting there for you. I would like to hear what you think about it and if you're going there again. And thanks a lot for watching. Take care, people. Have a beautiful one.